geezer gets to me, he's got a little baby in the back. He's got his missus in the back with his baby. I personally don't think I'll be in that lane. I want to be in my lane now, the fucking lane. I know, I'm sorry. It's a swear day today. You have to put up with it. It's just a swear day. Stages in, mate. Jake, but keep it in your lane, tithead. You know, I know you're in a fucking hurry, but keep it in your lane now. I'm sure you can do it, son. I always laugh because I think what makes me not laugh as in humour, laugh as in disappointment that because the speed limit says 70 mile an hour or 65, our assumption is, well, I can do that, so I'm going to do it. Conditions don't mean anything to me because I'm a good driver, and because I'm a good driver I can drive at 70 mile an hour. Okay, I can as well, mate, I get it, till you can't stop and then you're dead, and your 70 mile an hour good driving comes to a pretty much a hole in the ground, you muppet. Now we drop down Cabbage. This is Cabbage. This will have advisory speed limits over here to the right. I'm like about £60,000. So at £60,000 I can go down this hill at 20, well I might have 30, 40. No, I can actually probably go down this hill at about 37 mile an hour. So I technically can. The rest of them have to, by their weight description and guidance, they're supposed to go down the hill at what the speed says back on the yellow sign. But most of these boys will go down this hill flat out. So. This is the start of dropping down Cabbage right now. This is what we're doing right now. Temperature is increasing, not decreasing. I don't know how much longer these boys are going to go because they're probably going to want to try and salt all the way down Cabbage, knowing that the weather's going to turn as the night goes on and it's going to freeze. So he's going to want to drop as much salt as he can down so that the roads can stay wet. I mean, you can't really knock them for it. I'm glad they're doing it. So on this sign over here, it'll tell me what I'm at. So 5 axles or more, if you wait 60 to 65,000, it's 37 mile an hour. 65 to 70 is 26. 70 to 75 is 22, and 75 to 80 is 18 mile an hour. So from 80,000, it's 18, down to where I am, it's 37. That's how fast they want you to go down this hill. Believe me, that does not happen. I'm sure there is many videos out there of Cabbage that you can see of people just flat out flying down the hill. Like that old boy right there with the good old Peterbilt, because he's awesome. He'll come down this hill flat out. He does it all the time, it's his road. He runs back and forth across this road all the time. He's an Idaho boy. Oh, go on, son. Go on, get it in your. Go on, son. Get that little Peterbilt wound up. Go on, son. You can do it. Mash that pedal, brother. Go on, son. Go on. Give it the large one. Look at that beautiful sunset coming out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am. I know I'm how many videos in and I'm sounding like a complete prick. I'm sorry. Sometimes it gets to me. I shouldn't let it, but it does. Yeah, and I think I didn't go to bed because I'm grouchy. I'm not grouchy. I'm just watching these idiots blast me. Bear in mind, I'm doing 40 mile an hour. Getting ready to drop down. And I'm already breaking the speed limit as such. But I don't have as much weight on as they do. So now I'm going to put my four-ways on to let them know that I'm going to go down this hill super slow. And you old boys, you can all go down the hill 100 mile an hour, that's fine. Like this idiot right here, look. See what I mean? See, look, this idiot right here. Now he's going to have to stand on the brake, stand on the brake, stand on the brake. I think he's empty. No, he's on the brake now. He's on the brake now. And this one, and they'll all just fly down this hill. And Walmart will go for it, and they'll like, they just whoosh, they'll all just go down cabbage flat out. Martin, he ain't got a care in the world, see. He'll be standing on the brakes in a minute. This old boy will do the same. Here comes, we passed ABF earlier, as you know. Chains are hanging out the side of his truck. Holy shit, they are as well. We have no regard anymore, we just get in here. Most of them think they can handle it and hold it, that's fine. Until the day you can't handle it and hold it, then it's not fine, is it? I always say you do exactly the same no matter how many times you come over this mountain. You do the same every single time. Every single time. You just do the same, come down the same speed, hold it back, whether you're loaded or empty, it makes no difference. This one's the same. And if I come down here all the way on the J brake and hold it on the J brake and don't burn my brakes up, which means that if I have to stop all of a sudden, if I've got to stand on the brakes, if something happens in front of me, I've got cold brakes that I can stand on that will bring me to a standstill. Whereas if I keep going down on the brakes, then I'm basically warming the brakes up, and I don't want to warm them up. Because drum brakes will fade on you eventually. There's another one. He'll go flat out, he'll come into the corner, he'll stand on the brakes. So I was always told, when I very first started doing this, I was always told, you go down the hill, whatever you come up at is what you go down at. I literally got this old geezer stuck to the back of my brake. Old cattle wagon, look, there's old boy, look. just disappointing for me. That's all. It's just disappointing that we've become where we have to go like a bat out of hell down a hill. Because we're so used to it, we know it so well that we assume it's okay just to do that, you know. Got a hell of a way to go, and eventually when we get down around that corner down there, it starts to flatten out. You can see the road as you come around the last corner. You can see where it flattens out like. You're welcome, anytime. It's not my problem, but it is. I think the problem that I have, and I will always have, is it's not my problem, but it eventually will become my problem when they all decide to have a wreck, and then you're involved in that because you're either stuck behind it, because signs mean nothing. This is a mandatory sign, an advisory sign. This is what we'd like you to do. But you can disregard it all you like because you know better than we do, so hey ho, have at it. Then it starts to level out, and then we get out on the flat, and then we should, in all reality, be out of the bad weather. That was the hardest part right there. Once I'm through that, now I'm on the flat ground again. So now I should be good to go. Now it should literally be just rain and even dry skies. This old boy's leaning so much coming round that corner. It's just got so much of a lean in that tank. And that's it. You're pretty much out of it now. That's my bullshit whining and whinging and complaining over with. There you go. Safety 101. 101. I think I'm gonna stop here at the casino. I got like 28 miles to go, but I'll stop here. Then I'll finish it off in the morning. 2 minutes. That's perfect. That'll do. We'll stop here, donkey. And yeah, we'll stop here and we'll carry on in the morning. And I'll check the weather. I believe I've only got rain across it. I don't think it freezes later, so. And I know I can get parking here, and I know it's not a problem to get parking here, like so. And I only got 40 minutes left to drive it anyway, so I'll call it quits. That'll work. Pendleton's like 7 miles, but the Pilot's a little further because it's at the 395. But there is rest areas ahead. But I do like the parking at this casino. It's pretty. It's convenient and easy to get out of, and that way I can shut up whining and whinging like I do. I do apologise right at the end of my videos, and I doubt very much it really matters anymore because you got this far. And I know you hate it, Mum. I know. I can only apologise to your love for my bitchiness. I am a bitch, after all. That's a nice looking Peter car. And to all my Peter car drivers, no, get fucked. You all think your shit don't stink. You can all get fucked. I'm going to take another bite at that. That way then I can get out and I ain't blocking anyone because I sit out a little longer than everybody else. So I need to try and catch up on thickened sleep. That's why I'm so pissy. It's like I do it to myself. Nobody else does it but me. I just sound like a whinging wanker. Anyway, love, I'm sorry, missus. I know you don't like me whining and moaning. try not to say too much, but sometimes it just gets away from me. Anyway, we made it and no one died. Some people nearly tried, but no one died. So, that's it. There's horses down there, by the way. Right down there. I like that view. It's always awesome. Ugh. I'm gonna go see my load real quick. See if I don't sound like such a wanker. Oh. It's 42 degrees so far with the engine running. Where see up here, it leaks water. See, look, there's a raindrop right here, and then it's on my dash because I got to get new windshields put in. Let's go and have a look. See where we're at. See if my new headlight's still working. There's my shitty little load. See, I've got a shitty little load. Holy shit. That's it. It's my pissy little load. Yep. It's nice and windy. Hey, at least I'll sleep with it. Hey, heaps of room. I could have cut that load, but we'll see where we are. So, see my headlights working, shall we? My headlight's still working. That's the one I had to replace. The other one's working now. Let's go see the horses. God, that's so nice and cold. Got a dapple look. Fire the old buggers. It's a hell of a view. There they are climbing back up the mountain. And I think we just got rain our way, so we'll see how we do. And that's about it. She's getting ready to feed them. She might be getting ready to feed them. No, she's putting the feeders away. No, she's going to feed them. Yeah, she's going to feed them. She's down there feeding. It's starting to rain again. So, alright, there's Blue. And the Grumpy. Look at my hair. Oh, my hair is awesome. Alright, I love you. I'll catch up later. I love you. Later.